Hi, this is Charlie from North Dulwich Old College. I thought I'd do a sequel to my grips video, so this is grips 2. And we're going to go into a little bit more detail. So I'm going to be talking today about the heel pad. So that's my heel pad, diagonal line from my index finger knuckle, and how that relates to the bevels on certain grips. So proper chopper, continental, used for my serves and volleys. Index finger knuckle on bevel number 2. Heel pad on bevel number 1, so I'll call that a 2-1. Eastern forehand, index finger knuckle on 3. Heel pad on 3, bevel number 3, 3-3. Federer is edging this knuckle in between 3 and 4. So he's a kind of modified Eastern, but his heel pad is on 3. So Federer, 3-4, 3. It's not an exact science. So moving on to a semi-Western, 4, heel pad 4, 4 and 4, bevel number 4 and 4. Full Western, index finger knuckle 5, heel pad 5. Moving back to the serve, I didn't mention the kick serve the other day, so here is my normal continental chopper grip for serve. Kick serve, I might move my index finger knuckle a little bit towards a backhand grip, single-handed backhand grip. So for the kick serve, I might have a grip a little bit more like this. And also, there are people using a backhand which is a little bit more extreme. So there's a single-handed backhand. People sometimes are getting more topspin by moving this knuckle round to bevel number 8. I want to talk about the names of these grips a little bit because they're a little bit confusing and not very helpful. So we're talking about Eastern, semi-Western, Western. The names of these grips evolved as the game evolved on different sides of America. So the courts were behaving differently on the West Coast and the East Coast, and that's how these grip names evolved. So it's nothing to do with an East or a West side of your racket or anything like that. So a little bit confusing. Let's talk about how tightly we grip the racket. So I would say that I'm using these 2 fingers for feel. So, you know, if I wanted to pick up a pin or something, I'd be using these 2 fingers. I'm going to be the same with the tennis racket. I'm going to use these 2 fingers for feel. And these fingers are going to give me my power. So very loosely with these fingers for my feel. And I'm going to grip a little bit more tightly with these 3 fingers that are going to give me my power. But it's not a white knuckle ride. I'm on a scale of 1 to 10. I would say I'm gripping the racket about 4. A bit more loosely with these fingers, a bit more tightly with these fingers here. Some players have their heel pad slightly off the back of the racket. I think Nadal on his serve, certainly it's hanging off the back a little bit, maybe to give him a little bit more whip. Federer to a certain extent is right on the back, but other players, and I would say as a rule of thumb, it's quite good to have your heel pad just resting on this thicker part of the handle here. And I think that is it for today. Thank you very much. See you soon.